and the magic dust. Mellie was a small bee with stripes of bright yellow and brown. She was a busy little blur, but sometimes, when she looked at the big world outside her hive, she felt very, very small. A tiny buzzer, she buzzed to herself. I wish I could do something big and important, like building the strong wooden fence or painting the bright red door. Mellie flew and flew until she landed on a tall, heavy-headed sunflower in the garden. Oh, my wings are tired, she sighed, brushing a little fuzzy dust off her tiny feet. Why the long face, little one? Boomed the sunflower, whose name was Girasol. You look like a cloud that's forgotten how to rain. Mellie shook her head. I just moved dust around, Girasol. It feels like nothing. Girasol chuckled, a dry, rustling sound. That dust, dear Mellie, is the whole reason we exist. It's called pollen. You carry it in those fluffy pockets on your legs, and it's the magic key to all the yummy things on Earth. The key? Mellie asked, her eyes wide. Show me. And with a happy bzz, she carefully brushed the pollen onto her legs and flew away toward a small white flower on a green, leafy vine. She will take the pollen from my family and deliver it to her family, Girasol explained to the breeze. When that tiny dust meets another tiny flower, a wonderful thing starts to happen. Wiggle, wiggle. The tiny white flower Mellie visited began to swell. Push, push. It turned green and round. Pop, pop. Soon, a bright, juicy red tomato was hanging right where the little flower had been. Mellie looked at the garden around her. There were crunchy carrots, sweet strawberries, and the big, beautiful seed-filled face of Girasol. All of it started with a tiny bit of fuzzy dust. Mellie smiled, feeling bigger and more important than the biggest watering can. She wasn't just a tiny buzzer. She was a super important helper for the whole wide world. And with a confident bzzz, she flew home for the night.